I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video and to get an understanding of the what Parkville South athletics is all about. First, I'd like to talk about the purpose of sports at Parkville South High School. Number one is developing the values and skills that will enhance the success of young people in the future. By doing this is going to be to create an environment that young people can learn how to succeed and fail. With the importance of work ethic towards a common goal with teammates. Giving young people an opportunity to show compassion and empathy for their teammates and competitors. Also to give them the responsibility of demonstrating respect for those competing, coaching, watching, and officiating the game. Now that we went over the purpose of sport at Park Hill South, I'd like to talk about the sportsmanship statement. This is so that we will follow this with the direction of how we want to operate in the athletic department. Park Hill South promotes good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, parents, and administrators. We will demonstrate a positive manner with supporting all individuals participating in an activity. That's officials, coaches, and participants. The use of profanity, racial, sexist, homophobic, or other derogatory comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, spectators, student athletes, or coaches or team representatives is not tolerated and does not demonstrate the views and actions of Park Hill South High School. The goal of Park Hill South High School athletics is to create an environment that is positive and able to create successes for lifelong learning. So, what is sportsmanship? Sportsmanship is a behavior that a person demonstrates to an opposing team, officials, and fans that is respectful and appreciative during a contest while they're winning or losing. So, why is sportsmanship important? Sportsmanship is important because everyone that is involved deserves the right to be able to compete or cheer for their team and not feel threatened by outside factors. With the understanding that the goal of sport is to create opportunities to develop skills that aid them in becoming more successful in the future. So we went over the purpose of sportsmanship and or what sportsmanship is, the purpose of sport at Park Hill South High School, and why it's important. Now we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about ways to demonstrate sportsmanship. The first thing you can do is follow the rules of the game. The second is be respectful towards the opposing team. The third is be respectful towards officials. The fourth is staying positive. The fifth is to lose with grace. The second is being classy during winning. That means like no taunting, making sure that you're cheering for your team and not exposing the other team. That's the next is to cheer for the team and not to heckle the opposing team. We've already talked about that. Then the last part is to use language that's respectful for all those around you. So the reason why I think that's a great point is that at a game, there are so many different people at a game, and they deserve the respect of everybody around them so that they're able to enjoy the game and also to make it more enjoyable for the people participating. It doesn't do any good for people to be using this kind of language that's not respectful, to lose that atmosphere that's creating that environment which we want for our student athletes. The last thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to reiterate this. We went over what the purpose of athletics are, and we're going to kind of break that down into some pretty simple terms. And basically, that is to the purpose of this is to teach responsibility, to teach accountability, to teach student athletes how to trust, to teach or to give student athletes the opportunity to learn leadership skills, to teach student athletes what compassion is. The next is teamwork. If you, as a person, are not ever in an environment where you need to be able to work together to reach a common goal, then you will never learn how to trust and how to be accountable for others. The next is to teach sportsmanship. This is something that you have to learn. You can't just go out there and do that because what you see on TV during professional sports, for one, that you got to remember that's entertainment. So those guys are getting paid to act a certain way, and they get endorsements to act a certain way. And I feel like our athletes are not. They don't learn that type of stuff from professional sports. The next is you have to learn from failure. If everyone who's been a part of sports knows that at some point in time you're not going to win, you're going to fail, and that might be in practice, that might be sometime in the weight room, that might be during a competition, but you're going to fail, and people have to learn how to get themselves back up and how to continue to work. And then the last one, just to kind of bounce off that, is a work ethic of how to respond to, like we said earlier, those failures, and how to learn to get better at what they're doing. And the whole purpose of this, as stated earlier, is to help develop young people for the future so that they can be more successful.